That is nothing anyone can predict. And for you to sit here with your judgmental to say, well, she should have chose better. Your mother should have chose better. Your father should have chose a better mother for you. Or your mother should have chose a better father for you, because she's psychic and she just knew that he was this type of man. Maybe she did not know that.
She says that single mothers didn't plan to be single mothers. Do modern women plan for healthy relationships? Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. This video, we're highlighting the lack of substance when it comes to women talking about not planning to be a single mother or easily throwing the guy under the bus when things do not work in her favor. Do modern women plan for healthy relationships?
Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do. Because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we?
And this misconception of how we got here with the whole baby mama stigma, because it's a lot of people. For one, it's a lot of women speaking about this who don't have kids. There's a lot of men who speaking about this who don't have kids or can't even get a second date, okay? Or a lasting relationship, okay? But they want to judge women and people who end up having kids and who are not married. So let's talk about it.
Of course, because this affects us all. That's why you're looking for answers. These men that can't get a second date, they wonder what they're dealing with. These men that want a family want to know how women think. And one of the reasons why the quality of females is low in Western society is because of single mothers. If you don't want to be judged, then stay off of YouTube and social media in general. I'm saying this because at the end of the video, her actions speak louder than words. I'll get back to this later.
I don't think any woman on this earth, well, I'll say this, for most of the women who are single mothers and single parents, did not plan to be a single mother. Did not plan for that relationship to not work out. Did not plan for that man to walk out and leave his family behind. Did not plan to find out years later that they're with somebody who is a narcissist, a habitual liar, someone who is abusive. They did not plan for none of this to happen, okay? They did not just recklessly go out there and choose a messed up partner.
This is the type of shit that I've been hearing since I was a kid. And I would always agree with the ladies, but the moment I started asking them, but did you plan to be in a healthy relationship? This would happen.
Ruth! You just had to make it to 2021! Ruth!
Let me give you a better example.
Do you think woman's supposed to control her man? Raise your hand if you think she's supposed to control him.
No problems here. All women agree. Check this out.
What's going on? I see so many women who are trusted fully their husbands, and then 2 years later they come, they said, I found out that he was cheating on me for 1.5 years. It's her responsibility. If she would have caught it right away on the first, hold on, stop. Stop. Yes, stop. Hold on, stop. Lies, you guys are loud, but you're not telling me, stop.
This is exactly what would happen when I started questioning these ladies and held them accountable for their actions. It's easy to say that you didn't plan to be a single mom, but what did you do to prevent it from happening? I'm telling you, you will get the most ridiculous answers to this question. Women telling me, I don't want to think this far ahead. Well, that's the point of a plan, to be prepared for the future. And she's going to reinforce my point in the next clip.
I think that is the biggest misconception where people are like, you should have chose better. I did think that I was choosing better. I did think that I was having a baby with someone I was going to spend the rest of my life with. And guess what? Just like divorce happens and breakup happens, a child does not change that. Actually, it heightens the breakup. It heightens the emotions. It heightens the flaws and the toxic ways of the other person. That is what children do.
Why did you think that the guy that you're dealing with was going to be with you through thick and thin? Where did you get this thought from? This idea from? Another open question to which she can't answer yes or no. She has to give me details of the guy and the relationship that she had with him. You will notice that a lot of times it's superficial, no substance. The guy makes her feel good. Remember this?
Can you make me feel good? Can you make me feel good?
You make me feel good. You make me feel good. Just because he makes you feel good doesn't mean he wants to be a father. And these conversations are avoided for fear of being disappointed.
And this is gonna sound a little blunt. Children do not ruin relationships, but they definitely test your relationship. You know why a lot of people say, get the ring first before you get pregnant? One of the things where they say that is because they say you're gonna be protected, right? After really researching, talking to married women, I'm in mom groups with women who are married, women who are not married, and women who are single mothers to children. And one of the things that a lot of married women will end up admitting is that marriage is not always guaranteed that that man is going to be there.
Same goes for women. However, getting married first is an indication that you've seriously considered your relationship. Your family and friends are aware of your relationship, and now you are going to make everything official with witnesses and all. Getting a child within this setting makes more sense because now you're pregnant by your husband instead of your boyfriend. And women switch up all the time. Sexless marriages because she is tired. She quits her job because she doesn't want to work anymore. She gains so much weight, you don't even recognize her anymore. Women change the game all the time.
This is not a one-night stand. I don't know why people think because you had a baby and you're a single mother is that you were just out here just doing a do with anybody. Because that is one of the misconceptions I see. Like when men come on here and talk crap, they'll be like, well, you should have never been whoring around and sleeping around. It's like, dude, I was in a full-blown serious relationship, okay, for more than a year, okay, known this person for years, okay. I did not expect this person to flip the way they flip. And a lot of people don't know until they're in that situation that men change during pregnancy, married or not. A lot of married women are not going to admit it because it is cold, because they are married to that person and that is their husband and they can't do anything about it.
Once again, what were you doing in that relationship? For example, you meet a guy and he says he played in the NBA for a year. That's impressive, right? Most guys can't do that. Take a look at his stats and he only played garbage time the year he was in the NBA. Keyword, garbage, not quality. Check this out.
Really sad. One leg up, one hand on neck, other hand on frontal. Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse. Hold on. Then he gonna tell me that he busted. After he bust, he gonna tell me, yo, babe, you need to take a plan B. Nah, what you mean take a plan B? I'm keeping this. He gonna say, babe, you acting weird. What you mean I'm acting weird? Babe, you acting weird. Why you being weird to me? Why you being weird to me? I want to have your child. I got pregnant for a reason. I ain't taking no plan B. It was Miska, Musa, Mickey.
If a woman is on birth control, that means she doesn't want to have children, right? Well, if she still gets pregnant, don't be surprised that the guy doesn't want the child. He has nothing to say about it if you're going to keep it or not, and expect him to be there regardless. But if you decide to remove it and he wants to keep it, he still has nothing to say about it. And that's why this goes much deeper than I didn't plan to be a single mother.
Let me tell you what one man told me. He said if it wasn't because we were married, we would not be together. Because what I felt and the emotions that I felt towards my wife during her pregnancy, I did not want to be with her anymore. We were going through it so bad emotionally, I wanted to walk away, but it wasn't easy for me to walk away because we are married. That is why people say get married first, because it's not as easy as walking away.
Exactly. That's the point of marriage. You've made a commitment, and it's women that have the most problems staying committed. Marriage is in a woman's advantage. That's how she secures resources from a man. And in modern times, women prove every day that it's not worth it. It's always men's fault, and women are always the victim, and we consistently expose the foolishness. Check this out.
Yes, I say get married first, because as messed up as this sounds, he's not able to leave us easily. And that sounds so crazy, but it's true. He cannot leave as easily as a man who has not committed to you in that way.
She says get married first. Now look at this.
And like I said, yes, ladies, get married first before having kids. And I'll say this, and I'm pregnant, and I don't have a ring on my finger. That is something that the cards that I'm dealing with. Hopefully, one day, when the time is right, we will get married. But until then, I am not going to sit here and fake the funk like I am perfect.
Getting married is not hard. But getting married in this day and age means an expensive engagement ring, an expensive wedding dress, an expensive wedding in general. Lead by example and get married for the commitment aspect of it, and not for the wedding dress. And this mentality of not wanting to be judged but clearly participating in what confuses the community makes it hard to take everything you've said in this video seriously. Like the title says, do modern women plan for healthy relationships? Put your thoughts in the comment section. Manosphere Reworking. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.